Yeah, so a few days ago, and I wasn't going to talk about this. I wasn't going to say anything about this, but a few days ago, about a week ago from now, Balenciaga clickbaited all of us. All of us. By putting out the shirt. I don't even know what to call it, bro. You seen it. You all seen it. The shirt, the t-shirt that have a collared shirt on the front. Like you about to put some, I don't even know what's going on there. I can't ignore it though. I can't. I'm going to tell you how this move by Balenciaga putting this shirt out. This is kind of like a video in two parts. It's kind of like a tutorial on marketing and also just how ridiculous this piece is. Now, we can snub this piece all we want to. I mean, thousands of memes have propagated throughout the web about this particular piece. Thousands. And on that virtue alone, that's the reason why it was a brilliant marketing scheme. It created awareness for Balenciaga again. This is what they're known for doing now. And they're doing it better than every luxury house. Not joking. Every luxury designer house, they are doing it better. And everybody else is just trying to make these crazy moves to try to keep up. Louis Vuitton's like, Virgil, but only menswear. Yeah. Heidi Slimane. They're trying to be edgy, man. They're trying to get into that world in street fashion. They're trying to reach you because they don't know how to reach you except for Balenciaga. Except for Balenciaga. Because what Balenciaga is doing is they're allowing you to create the marketing scheme for them. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. They have mastered the art of digital guerrilla marketing. And before we get into all of that, before we get into this digital guerrilla marketing, like what the hell is that? What are you talking about, Reggie? Let me go ahead and give a shout out to my man who modeled for the shirt. That's what I'm calling it right now. The Balenciaga double S. It's a corny name, but that's what it is. Because this thing right here, my man's, he got that smirk on his face. He a model for a fashion house and he got that small smirk on his face. He's sitting there like, like he's trying hard not to laugh. And look kind of African too. Now, I'm not saying that in terms of like, or however you want to see that. I'm saying there's a lot of Africans in fashion as models. But if you know anything about Africans, I know a little bit about Africans. I have a lot of African friends. That sounds ridiculous, but I have a lot of African friends. And if you know anything about them, you know that they will never leave a chance to roast somebody on the table. They never leave that alone. If they can roast something or someone or anything, they will roast you. It will end your life with words. Word up. I'm not joking. So my man, he's smirking in that picture. He's thinking like, I cannot believe this. He probably not thinking that. They probably gave him the shirt. When he's about to get the shirt, he was probably like, what is this? What you want me to wear this for? Do I wear it with somebody here? What you want? How much is cost for you? That's $1,300. That's it. Jesus. What do I get with this? Do I get another person? It's my cringy African voice. But that's how they be getting down, man. They will talk about anybody. Yeah, I'll find a way for you. How much? How much you pay me for this? I'm telling you. They will not leave a chance on the table. He had to clown with the photographer. It's like, I don't even know what to do, man. That's how you got that smirk. He's cracking up. He's laughing. He made a joke before he was wearing it. He was like, who gonna buy this? But again, he's a part of it. Congratulations, my dude. You're now all over the internet. You're famous now because of that design. It's great. But again, this whole guerrilla marketing thing that Balenciaga is doing, this digital guerrilla marketing, is fantastic. Now, if you don't know about guerrilla marketing, I'll go ahead and give you a short little explanation of what this is. Basically, it's when a brand or company creates a marketing plan that creates these unique experiences for their customer base, for their audience to engage with the brand. So a brand might create a marketing campaign where you engage directly with the brand. And it's a unique experience, right? So I guess the best way to explain it is the simplest way. You know how like you see an old school commercial where you have the lady with the blindfold on her face and they got one soda and then they got the other soda and then she got to drink one soda and then she drink the other one. She'd be like, which one's better? And they'd be like, oh, I like this one. And then they'd be like, yo, 9 out of 10 people like our soda. And you don't ever see the results in the commercial. Now the commercial itself is not guerrilla marketing, but what that person in the commercial is engaging in is a form of guerrilla marketing. She's a part of a unique experience with her and the brand, right? So that's what Balenciaga is doing, but in the digital space. What they have allowed you to do is kind of create the advertisement campaign for them. All the memes, all the buzz, all the talk about was the marketing campaign. That's how you engage with the brand. That's how that you engaged in guerrilla marketing without actually knowing that you were engaging in guerrilla marketing. It is brilliant, and everybody else is trying to catch up with Balenciaga. I wonder who's actually running the marketing campaigns over there. I really want to know, because whoever it is, they need to get a raise right now. Like, dollars, I need them. Look what we did. Other brands, like you look at LV, they have to like do these collaborations, like, you know, when they did the Supreme collaboration and they picked up Virgil. They got to do stuff like this to create this flash in the pan buzz. But Balenciaga has a way of just getting in there and making us think, like, really? Because guess what's going to happen? There's going to be a whole bunch of people who are going to check out the Balenciaga site. After that happened, I can almost guarantee you the spike in going up to Balenciaga's website increased like 20, 30 fold. I can almost guarantee you that. And guess what? They were looking for something. They were just wanted to see the shirt. What else that they got in there? And that's the question that they want you to ask. What else they got in there that's crazy? And then when you see the rest of the collection and you're like, it's not as crazy as this shirt, but actually that's kind of dope. That's kind of hot. Now you're hooked. Now you're in. All they wanted you to do was see the brand, see the collection, and therefore they're going to kill it. And they're continuing to kill it. You know why? Because they have a fantastic marketing team. And I have to go ahead and applaud you, Balenciaga, because there's even brands like Nike are trying to kind of inch into this kind of digital guerrilla marketing. But it's incredibly difficult when you're not doing something that people can, you know, they can wrap their head around. For example, Nike came out with the Benassi slides recently. It had the fanny pack on the little slides, right? And that's kind of weird. But people can actually wrap their heads around it, especially those of us who are in fashion. We look at it, we're like, oh yeah, it's 90s trend right now. You got the neon thing going on. You put it on slides, yeah, in the summertime. Okay, yeah, we got it. It's easy for us to extrapolate that, understand what's happening. We may think it looks strange, and some of us might be like, that's kind of cool, and might pick up a pair. But what Balenciaga did was saying, well, our stuff doesn't come out as frequently. The thing about Nike is that once you see those Benassi slides, they're coming out with another shoe, and then another shoe, and then another shoe, and then another shoe. So nothing really hooks on long enough because their turnover is so high. So it can't create the worldwide, global, viral, propagated kind of like campaign what they're trying to convey. But Balenciaga, you're only seeing a collection twice a year, if that. So you get to kind of indulge in this whole thing that's happening right now, this whole viral marketing campaign, and you don't even know that you are an integral piece to that marketing campaign. They want you to share it, good or bad, meme or not, Instagram, funny post or not. They doing it. They're doing it, and they've been doing it for the last, I believe, like 4 or 5 years now. Had the Balenciaga runner, trainer, Triple S. Now they got this shirt. Everybody's trying to catch up. So I got to give it up to him. And then they picked up Demma of Vetements. They picked him up. Dude, you cannot script this better. You can't script it better. Jesus. You cannot script this better. Ever. Right? You can't. And I respect it. I respect it. I think it's masterful because I gotta kind of separate my fashion sense, my fashion mind with my marketing mind. Because if you guys don't know, I'm a student of marketing. That's what I studied, right? That's how I was able to start what I'm doing right now, because I was a student of marketing. I've worked in marketing as a branding agent, creative consultant. That's what I did for my job back when I was in the States. So when I see something like this, I love marketing. I love the way that you can kind of get into people. It's just understanding people, and understanding people are gonna move. Marketing is basically like sales psychology, and I love that, how people operate given certain tools or certain methods or certain items or certain things, certain elements or certain subjects, how they operate in that space, and they can see that. So whoever is in the marketing team at Balenciaga, you're doing a fantastic job. I applaud you once again. But I want to know what you guys think out there. What do you think about Balenciaga making this move with the shirt, the DIY shirt? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about this? Do you think it was a good move? Do you think it was just flash in the pan? Do you think it was just dumb luck? Do you think other companies need to start using this kind of strategy that Balenciaga is using, or do you think that it's just not really a strategy at all? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to give a thumbs up if you like this video, but most importantly, keep it locked right here for all of your info on international street fashion and culture from Tokyo. It's your boy, and keep it casual. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. This is Synopsis. See you guys in a minute.